Quist is an investment banking and venture capital firm headquartered in San Francisco that provides funding to emerging growth companies, primarily technology and some biotechnology, primarily in the U.S., with offices throughout the U.S., Asia, and in London.
To buy 1,000.
We are currently using Macintosh computers in the research department, the corporate finance department, the retail department, the MIS department, and the accounting department. The main areas we have now are the word processing, spreadsheeting, database management, and as a terminal to hook into other databases. The research department makes the most extensive use of our Macintosh computers. We have both SEs and Macintosh 2s. Most of our financial analysis is done on the Macintosh 2s, and most of the word processing is done on the SEs.
I see.
The comparison we made on spreadsheets was between Lotus 123 and Microsoft Excel for the Macintosh. In terms of raw horsepower, they appear to be very comparable, but Excel is far more full-featured in terms of output, graphics, and different fonts that are available when you print your documents.
People have to compress words, they've got to get graphs, they had to do spreadsheets. And we were doing this cutting and pasting, physically putting together documents. We put the Macs in, and finally people were putting together a research report, and this is our weekly research report and cover. And people inside can now put together this information, and this is their small tables and their write-up on what the company does. In the graphs, we used to do this by hand. This is the Hambrecht Quist Technology Index over the last 10 years. And this is all now done on the Mac. And there are probably 10 or 15 people in our department who can do it, whereas before it was the specialized person, the word processing group.
Since we've gotten the Macintoshes, this whole production cycle has improved substantially. It's been much easier to pass documents across applications, to merge text and graphics into one document, and overall it's resulted in perhaps a 20% increase in productivity. We currently have two 20-person networks, and they can share, and we can meet their printing needs with just a couple of laser printers, and that cuts the cost per user down very significantly.
Sold him 7,500, he's out on 7,500.
90% of our purchases in the next 2 years will probably be Macintosh computers.
We're planning to install a new Broca workstation, a single workstation, which has not existed in the past. Ideally, that's going to be a machine and the software with that machine that will integrate quote services, database management, spreadsheets, word processing, graphics, analytics that are unique to the brokerage industry in one machine, and allow that person to access that data on the screen in a multiple window environment, as well as be able to print it out immediately to hand to customers. And there are very few machines today that we think can do that, and it looks now like the Mac 2 may be the best solution for that.
I think with the current installation of all of our Macintosh computers, we're now going to be able to create an information environment that is the way it should be, in the sense that the users are very much insulated against the details of information management, but they have access to a broad range of information. And that's the most exciting thing about the Macintosh for us, is ease of use and horsepower. The users are able to get all the information they need. They don't need to be concerned about the details of the computer system itself, and that we can do this in an elegant and cost-effective manner.